morning, everyone. It's Steve Verrier again with Lake State Mortgage and the FloridaMortgageCenter.com. And if you caught our weekend What's Happening, then you're familiar with Mr. Jim Kirkendall, the proprietor and owner of Air Pros here in Flagler County, one of our best HVAC companies. And you know, one thing I really want to just touch on real quick, because we waited until the end on the last video, but you're doing an awesome promotional event here where you're almost like a scholarship giving away an HVAC unit to some lucky family that you're going to choose from public nominations.
Right, it's actually a whole AC system for their house. We're going to take nominations from the local community to nominate a friend, a family member, somebody you know that's done something nice for the community, maybe a military family, somebody with sick children, whatever the story is. We want to hear the story. We'll collect the nominations, put them all together, and maybe have the mayor or the chamber community as somebody impartial pick a winner based on that story. So right. Look for that on our website, airheatpros.com, and more details to come.
Yeah, airheatpros.com, guys, because I guess you'll be taking nominations up until
July 31st.
July 31st, and then the winners are announced sometime in August. So that's going to be a great event to keep an eye out on here, in courtesy of Air Pros. So thank you very much, Jim. So what we've got going on now, I asked Jim to stick around, and you know, actually he asked me to stick around because he wanted to share. We're here over at his office site, new location, 3100 Moody Boulevard. And you know, I'm still getting used to my new location at 2 Florida Park Drive.
Yeah, everybody that knows us over on US 1, they're coming to get their filters and stuff. We moved on East Moody Boulevard 100, right down the street from Tractor Supply, almost catty corner from Wendy's.
So those are your existing customers, so they're probably all familiar with your kinds of tips and tricks. But for our audience out here that may not be familiar with how you operate, again, this is a series on trying to help people make their lives easier, save some money.
I'll talk about saving some money real quick. We are the home of the free service call. We're the only ones, as far as I know, in the state of Florida that does that or offers that. It's 100% free service call. You call us up. You already know you're having a problem with your AC, or you wouldn't be calling.
You wouldn't be calling.
You don't have to pay us $95.
So the diagnosis is free.
Right. You don't have to pay us $95 for me to tell you your AC is broken. You already know that.
Exactly.
So we give you a free diagnosis, an initial diagnosis, a brief description of what we feel the problem is, and you either say yes or no. If you don't want us to do the repair, you don't owe us a thing. Thanks for giving us a call.
So what are one or two things then that people in our audience, homeowners here in our audience, can do to kind of maybe prevent them? Well, obviously they should be calling you at least once a year anyway.
Once a year minimum, for a preventative maintenance. Yeah, but
I mean, what can prevent that emergency call? I mean, what are some typical things that people forget?
The far most important thing is that annual tune-up we were just talking about.
Okay.
We'll go into more of that on our website, but the single most important thing for a homeowner to do is to change that AC filter. It's very, very important. Running an AC heat pump system in Florida is like driving your car 50,000 miles.
Right.
So if you're gonna, even if it's new, a brand new AC system still needs attention. Change that filter every single month.
And it really is that important.
It really is. And a good way to remember it is when your electric bill comes in the mail,
change your filter.
Change your filter.
There you go.
That's a great
That's
reminder.
A great tip right there. Because I need that.
A clogged AC filter will actually cause your equipment to run harder and make that meter spin faster.
Yeah.
And your electric bill go up. Not to mention ruin the lifespan of your system.
Well, you know, I usually. I write down, there's a sticker on the side of my unit, and I write down the date when I put the filter in, but you know how hard it is to look at that when I walk past it all the time and be like, oh, it's been 30 days.
Yeah, it's not, it's a little bit easier than writing that high electric bill check, though.
Yeah, right?
Exactly. So think about that when your electric bill comes.
That one simple step will save you
it saves you money, it saves you hassle, it saves you time in the long run.
And saves the life of the
If you have a breakdown or a freeze up, you got to take off of work. You know, and we come out and all we tell you, well, I didn't find anything wrong. It was a clogged filter.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God.
You guys heard it direct from the pro. That is such an easy thing to do, but so many of us probably don't do it in time, and then we cause ourselves headaches because we have breakdowns and failures.
Have those tune-ups done. You know, try to stay away from those tune-ups for $9.95 and $19.95. Trust me.
Yeah.
Those companies are coming from Orlando or Miami or somewhere, and There's no way that they can properly give you a comprehensive maintenance and tune-up for $19. They're paying the technician more than that.
Yeah, exactly.
So our tune-ups are $50. It basically covers the expense of our fuel and our technician's time to go out there, and that's the idea. It's called preventative maintenance for a reason.
And,
we're trying to find something.
you should do that, at the beginning. I mean, this is Florida, so really our summers, the AC probably gets more use than the heat, but we get those cold nights, and it comes down.
Our heat pumps here work all year round. They work for your heat. They work for your air. It's not like
that's right for the water too and everything.
It's the same system for heating and air conditioning. Up north, you have your air conditioner maybe runs one or 2 months out of the year. It'll last 25 years, but here you got to really take care of it.
All right. Well, so guys, listen. I mean, there's a lot of information. HVAC is such an important, integral part of system of our homes, and I'm all about home ownership. So, we hate hearing stories from our customers buying a home. We help them finance it, and then, they encountered all these problems in the house. So, you really should have a good team of professionals when it comes to taking care of problems around your house. You have a good realtor help you find the home. You have a good finance agent help you buy the home. You should have good HVAC people. Yeah, you should have a good HVAC people to help you with that. Meaning you should have a good plumber, a good electrician. And those are the people you refer. And again, as a community, let's keep everything in the community.
Keep it local. At least if you don't call me, at least call one of the other local guys. Everybody here is honest and reputable.
Again, one of our friends is now the mayor, and it's funny in talking with her. She's always, she's been telling me now about how, even the taxes that get spent here, that gets reported to Tallahassee, and then the more taxes that are spent in the town, that it means more money comes back to the community from Tallahassee. Right. So for infrastructure things like schools and roads and the stuff we use on a daily basis that we take for granted.
Buy local, hire local. We're proud that we have 15 employees here that are all local.
Right. Anyway, we want to thank you for appreciating the time. Those of you that stayed here to the end. Listen, Jim's number here, 437-2929, area code 386, airheatpros.com. I'm at the FloridaMortgageCenter.com. Love to help you with all your questions and needs you have about home ownership. And guys, thanks for checking us out. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.